Press the bell icon on our YouTube app and never miss another video from SpotboyE.
We just had a fantastic screening of the Tera Intezaar trailer, and now we have the lead cast of the film, Arbaaz Khan and Sunny Leone. Welcome to the show. First of all, this interview cannot start before congratulating you for the new phase in your life, the motherhood. So how does motherhood fit into, like, as in an actress's life? Like, does something change? Anything changed?
Of course, your whole life changes, but it's changed for the better, and I'm really happy. We're really blessed.
Okay, and coming to the film, so let's have a, like, what's your character about? What's your character about in Tera Intezaar? Let's have like a small tidbit about it.
Well, I play like a businessman who's also like a painter, and obviously he's obsessed by this dream girl in his life that happens to be Sunny, and how his life after meeting her unfolds is what the story is all about. And the twists and turns that happen and the situations that keep propping up. It's a film about all of that. So it's basically, it's like a musical, drama, thriller, entertainer, yeah.
Okay, and as we saw in the trailer, even on the teasers when we had seen, there was an intimate scene between the two of you. I think so that's a, is it like a real scene, or is it like
Oh
how
my
was
gosh,
it
it
shot?
was so real. No, I'm just kidding.
How was it shot? The chemistry between you two during that time.
Oh my gosh, it's a film. I mean, I always think like love making scenes or like sensual scenes or intimate scenes. It's just like when you get choreographed to dance for any song or anything, and it's all about acting to what needs to be done.
Okay, and
It's not what you think is going on.
okay. Just
Get your mind out of the gutter.
It's completely out
It's
of
an
it.
exercise. It's like a routine.
He's like,
Move from here to here to here to
No,
here.
it's completely out of that. So, talking about on the same lines, like when I had spoken to Salman Khan like a few months back, so he had mentioned clearly that I never want to have a intimate scene or a kissing scene. Does your views change on that aspect, like because you have done like a kissing scene in this film?
Yeah, obviously not. I mean, to say, each to their own. I mean, the roles that Salman does, or the kind of characters that he portrays, or the situation in his career which he would be okay or not okay to do, are different from what I face or what I want to do or not. So there's nothing like, like I said, there have been situations, and particularly recently in the movies that I've done, where there have been moments where there are intimate scenes and all, which Salman doesn't do, or,
Yeah.
you know, like. But I've had those situations happen. They were requirements of the film or the character, and I had no hesitation, you know, doing it. Okay, maybe I would draw a line at a certain stage, but whatever I've done, I don't think there has been really something really for me to look back and say, oh, what the hell was that? It's okay.
So, what was that like when you all met on the first time on the sets? Like, did you all know each other from before? There was a moment where you broke the ice, sat, talked.
We met on a couple of occasions prior to shooting for the film, but they were very like brief and very like regular stuff in the sense. I got to know her while we were like on scripting stages, and you know, like during the time that the movie was started, and got to know her really well when we started shooting for the film, because you get a lot of time between shots to talk and generally communicate and all that. And that's gradually over a period of time we discovered that, you know, like we kind of get along. We understand each other's sense of humor, views, and all of that, and it was nice. So I think, not often the people who you work with, you kind of share a very warm and good rapport with. Not often, you know, and you continue post the film also. But in her case, and I was like, I felt I had found a friend, and we communicate, you know, even now when we don't work together.
Okay, and was it the same for you, or you had something like different to add on to it?
It was only one-sided? What?
Did,
No.
did you have something more to add on to it?
We had so much fun working together, and I feel the same way. I feel like I found a friend besides working together, and we laughed a lot. I learned so much from him. We joke all day long, like literally all day long. And
Who cracked
probably
more jokes
anybody else
among the
who's
two of
around
you?
us probably like is they don't want to be around us, maybe we might be annoying because all we're doing is joking. And you know what? Actually, they are required to laugh because most of the people that were around us were working for us. But
Crack the more number of jokes among
he
the
cracks more jokes. You crack more jokes.
Does he crack it and like the very intense scene situation when you're wanting to like be serious and he
Yeah,
cracks the joke?
he did do that a few times. He's like, so.
Can you narrate any incidents when, like during the shoot?
I don't know if it's like one particular joke, but we just, I don't know, we just.
I think we laugh at
Made-
pretty much what's happening around us.
Yeah.
So if we laugh at situations, circumstances, maybe sometimes something that we've seen, something that's funny that we read or we witnessed. So it's not like cracking jokes. It's more like reacting to what's the surroundings or what we see, which is pretty much current like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And talking about the film, in the trailer also we see a lot of VFX and the visual effects. So how much do you think, like you have been a director and obviously a producer, how much do you think VFX like demands in a film of the current era? Like
Depending on the subject, I mean to say, if you're going to make a mummy, if you don't have VFX, it's not going to work.
True.
So depending on the kind of film that you're making, this film, the kind of script it had, there was like scope for it to have a lot of special effects, and that's why it is important in this movie, and it'll probably work for us because that's been the need. And yeah, so.
Okay, and last but not the least, before completing, I'll come back once again to the topic of Dabangg 3. So like, what are the plans? When can we see it?
Okay, we are still ideating on the film in the sense like we've just about started working on Dabangg 3 as a script, and hopefully in a couple of months we'll be ready. And we start principal shooting sometime mid next year, say around April or something, yeah.
Okay, so do we see a Munni Badnaam from Sunny Leone in the film?
We might see something different.
Okay, but there would be something.
There's Munni is got a place.
Okay.
Okay, she's done that thing.
And she might also be there.
You know, so.
Okay, all the very best for the film, for Tera Intezaar, and I'm hoping like all the hard work that you all
But
have
more
put
for what? Tera Intezaar or for Dabangg 3? You tell
for
me.
more for Tera Intezaar. Dabangg 3 is still
No.
there.
Yeah,
like,
see,
still a long
see,
time.
now you're
Now
talking.
you became a nice guy.
Dabangg 3 is still a long
You've
time
now
ahead.
become a. You're good. Today's interview is working because of you.
Okay, thank you so much, and all the very best for Tera Intezaar. We had a great time. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.